What's up, everybody? My name is Kenneth and I'm a foreigner living in the Philippines, here today to react and learn to Geography Now Philippines by Geography Now. This has been highly recommended to me. I've gotten a lot of comments from you guys telling me to react to this video. And I know I'm familiar with Geography Now. I've watched a few Geography Now videos in the past. I know they're always very solid, very good. So this is going to be very interesting now that I live in the Philippines and actually spent so much time learning about the Philippines. This will be very, very interesting to me. So I'm very excited to watch this. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Let's go.
If you don't know anything about Asia, the Philippines is like the jolliest of them all. They're just happy, fun, jolly people. And
You know what?
That's how people see it in the West or in Norway. If you say you're moving to the Philippines or you're going to the Philippines, everyone would say, oh, the people are so nice, they're so friendly, they're so happy. And to me, that's been very true from my experience.
It's been 3 years. I'm not taking this anymore. I've been pushed around, I've been threatened, I've been thrown in the dungeon, I've been the butt of all the jokes. I'm the Filipino one. This is my time.
My time!
Ah! Welcome to the Philippines. My
Let's
turn.
go.
okay.
It's time to learn geography.
Hey everyone, I'm Ken, and as you know, I'm half Filipino.
Hey, I'm Ken. That's my name. Is Ken a popular name in the Philippines? Is there a lot of Kenneth or Kens in the Philippines? I remember back in Norway when I grew up, there was in kindergarten two people from Vietnam, and they were both named Kenneth, and they were twins, and they had the same name. Very weird fact, but yeah. So I don't know, is Kenneth a very popular name in Asia or in the Philippines in general?
Years ago, I was looking for a job and I saw this ad asking for a motion graphics animator on Craigslist. Paul and I literally met up at a Jollibee for my interview. He said I was his
That's super cool. A job interview at Jollibee. And it turned out to be like an amazing series on YouTube.
top 3 candidates.
In reality, there were only 3 candidates that applied, so technically I didn't lie, but yeah, the other 2 people kind of sucked, so yeah.
Oh, and back then, I had this weird mustache and Paul's hair was basically this thing.
Ken and I have been talking for a long time, and we agreed Ken definitely has to be in this episode. You've come so far from that Craigslist Jollibee interview, you've earned this.
Thanks. Handa na? Magsimula.
Andana? Is that Tagalog?
The Philippines is an interesting country because there's sort of a dichotomy between labels. If you ask a Filipino if they consider themselves Asian or Pacific Islanders, you might get contrasting answers.
What do you consider yourself, Ken?
I always thought Pacific Islanders sounded kind of cool, so
I've never thought about that. I mean, it doesn't really feel that much like Asia to me. So a Pacific Islander makes sense. I guess it maybe has more in common with Pacific Islanders. So yeah, that makes sense to me. I don't know. What do you prefer?
I usually stuck with that. So first of all,
The Philippines is a tropical archipelago of over 7,000 islands, about 2,000 of which are inhabited, and it is the largest island nation without any land borders or shared island territory with another nation.
the country is located in Southeast
Really? Largest island nation without any land borders. Meaning like they have their whole island basically to themselves. There's probably larger islands, but the island is split by 2 countries, I'm guessing.
Asia, straddling the Philippine Sea in the north, the South China Sea in the west, and the Sulu and Celebes
You know, I never knew about this. The fact that it's called the Philippine Sea is very new to me. Because everyone has heard about the South China Sea and the Pacific Ocean and all that. I've heard about the Sea of Japan. I've heard about all these, but I've never heard that there was a Philippine Sea. That's really cool. To the east of Philippines. I mean, it makes sense. There's nothing else there but the Philippines, basically.
Sea in the south.
Just a skip away lies the island of Borneo, which is split amongst 3 nations, at the closest point only about 22 miles or 40 kilometers away from the nearest
Wow.
island that belongs to the Philippines.
The Philippines owns this island right next to Malaysia? How come the Philippines got this island when it's this close to Malaysia? You can like swim that. What's the story behind that, guys? Huh.
Now, in general, many people will refer to one of the 3 main island cluster regions that people are a part of. There are Luzon in the north, where you can find the capital Manila, and
I'm learning a lot. I did not know Palawan was actually considered Luzon. That's interesting. Feel like that should be separate. Luzon to me is like the northern part, and then you have the Visayas and Mindanao, and Palawan should be like the fourth separate one. I don't know. But to me, it's kind of strange having it be part of Luzon. It's not like connected, it's kind of far away.
where the half of the population lives, Visaya in the center, and Mindanao in the south.
Otherwise, the nation is made up of 17 regions, one of which is autonomous, the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. This place
This is autonomous because there's a bunch of Muslims there. But why do you get autonomy just because of your religion? Is there something else to it? Interesting.
has a high level of self-rule and autonomy appointed by the government. We'll explain more about this later.
If you want to be absolutely technical, Quezon City, a bit north of Manila, is the largest city in the Philippines. However, the surrounding 16 towns and cities by Manila are called Manila Metro, or the national.
Wow, I never realized how big Quezon is. It's like twice the size of any other city there. It's really big. Huh.
Capital region, and they basically act as one unit.
Otherwise, the largest city outside of the NCR are Davao City in Mindanao and Cebu in the Visayas.
Manila has the largest and busiest airport, Ninoy Aquino International Airport, which is basically the hub that services the entire NCR. They also have the busiest shipping port at the Port of Manila.
Otherwise, the second largest
I was at the airport, obviously, when I came here, and I actually was at the port also. I sailed with Tugo from Manila to Bohol in Tagbilaran. That was really cool.
airport is Cebu Mactan International, and rounding out for third place is Davao City Francisco Bangoy International.
Still haven't been to Cebu. I really need to go to Cebu. Really want to do that. And Davao, and I haven't been to Mindanao at all. What should I go? Where should I go first? I'd love to hear some suggestions also. Not just video suggestions. If you want to tell me where I should go next, I'd like to hear that.
In terms of land transport, though, the Philippines is well connected amongst the islands. In fact, the longest highway is the Pan-Philippine Highway that stretches about 3,500 kilometers across the country and connects Luzon, Samar.
That's definitely on my bucket list. I want to drive this entire highway. That would be so cool. From end to end.
Liet, and Mindanao, with underground tunnels connecting them.
Finally, the Philippines has only two territorial disputes. The state of Sabah in Malaysia on North Borneo. The territory once had been part of the Sultanate of Sulu, a Muslim state that existed the 15th century to the 20th century, and that's a whole other story.
I learned that the Philippines claimed previously, what I thought was previously, they claimed parts of Malaysia. I did not know they still, to this day, claim it. Because we learned in some video, I don't remember which video, but we learned that they claimed it and then the UN basically voted in favor of Malaysia keeping the territory. So I thought it ended there, that okay, Philippines withdrew the claim. But no, they're still claiming it today. That's new to me. Does Philippines and Malaysia have a kind of strained relationship? Also considering that the nations are so close with that island. Is it very militarized if you go to that island? I hope like the war doesn't break out between the two because of this. Or is it kind of like we claim it but it's not that serious? Or it might be like we claim it and soon we might go and take it. I'd be interested to know.
For the others dispute, as we mentioned quite a few times already, this whole area known as the Spratly Islands is a complete mess. If you don't know anything about this place, it basically goes like this.
Real.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. This is the map showing what everyone claims in the area. This big one right here is...
So the Philippines claims this. Is this like according to like international rules? Like you get 250 something nautical miles or whatever. Interesting. Huh.
China's, like, yeah, they just kind of pretty much went for all of it.
This has even led to a few skirmishes between nations that have built patrol stations on the islands. And
are some of these islands controlled by the Philippines? Like have they built any islands like China's doing, or are they like, do they control islands that already existed?
when they spot a ship that gets too close, things can get kind of ugly.
It's kind of like this.
Hey, what are you doing? This is my area.
I'm just doing some fishing and research here, you know?
Why do you have a shovel then? Are you building something? Or?
Well, technically there's no land protruding from this reef, so there's no land claim.
So you're just gonna build your own land.
For research.
Anyway, here are some notable spots of interest.
Fort Santiago,
Magellan's Cross,
San Agustin,
Where is this? Fort Santiago? I didn't go there. Magellan's Cross. I really want to see that. San Augustine Church. I think I was in this church actually. Is this the one in Intramuros? If this is in Intramuros, I was in here.
Church,
Sagada Hanging Coffin,
Wow, hanging coffins. Where is this? I've never seen any of this stuff. I want to see this.
Aguinaldo Shrine,
Aguinaldo Shrine. What's that? Who's Aguinaldo?
Cebu's Philippine Taoist Temple,
Cebu Taoist Temple. This looks really cool. Man, I gotta go to Cebu.
Shrine of Mama Mary in Tagaytay,
the Lapu-Lapu Shrine,
Luneta Park,
Lapu-Lapu Shrine, that looks cool. Luneta Park, I was here. This is the Rizal statue. This is a nice park, really good park.
MacArthur Landing Site,
Bunawi
Ooh, I want to see that. Ooh, this looks really beautiful.
Rice Terraces.
the Malacanang Palace,
Where is that? That looks pretty cool.
Vigan has many historical and colonial
Wow, that's like been taken back into Spain. That looks really cool.
buildings,
the various national museums of history and arts,
tons of
I
amusement
didn't go to any museums while I was in Manila. That's kind of a shame. Out of this, I went to Star City. That was fun. This roller coaster is really scary.
park,
and that's not even including all the natural wonders of the Philippines. They have an underground river,
the most amazing, beautiful beaches in the universe.
Yeah.
hills that look like lumps of chocolate,
Chocolate Hills, I was here. Really beautiful.
And there's an island in a lake, in an island, in a lake, in an island.
We should hang out sometime.
Yeah, when you have 7,000 tropical islands on a volcanic archipelago, chances are things can get pretty crazy landscape-wise. Which brings us to... The actual physical land of the Philippines is the biggest treasure you will find here for sure. Anyway, the Philippines lies on the Ring of Fire and is specifically on a tectonic plate named
The Ring of Fire. That sounds terrifying.
after them, the Philippine Plate.
and about 95% of the land is made up of the 11 largest islands.
The country was essentially formed through the tectonic activity between the Philippine, Manila, and the Mindanao Trenches, the Mindanao being the second deepest in the world.
This makes the country susceptible to small earthquakes and minor volcanic activity.
About 53 active volcanoes can be found in all of these largest islands except for Palawan. The most famous and picturesque of these include these three.
See this island here, Camiguin? It actually has more volcanoes than towns on it. 7 versus
I never saw a volcano actually until I came to the Philippines. It's crazy how many volcanoes there. There's barely none in Norway.
5, making it the place with the most number of volcanoes per square kilometer in the world.
In fact,
Wow.
the tallest peak in the Philippines is a potentially active volcano, Mount Apo, located in the
Potentially active? Well, that's reassuring.
South Mindanao area.
The country has numerous mountain ranges and highlands that dip into the fertile valleys, the largest range being the Cordillera Range in the North Luzon area, hooking into the Sierra Madre Range on the east side, which feeds the longest river of the country, the Cagayan, that flows into the Cagayan Valley.
This valley, along with the Central Luzon Valley, are the largest arable
I really want to see the north of Philippines here also. It's very like unknown to me. I don't know what's here at all.
croplands and produce nearly all of the rice in the Philippines.
The Visayas are known
Wow.
for growing the most sugarcane, whereas Mindanao specializes heavy in coconut and fruit production.
Back in Luzon, though, you can find the largest lake in the country, Lake Laguna de Bay, which is actually in the caldera of a dormant volcano.
The lake has a weird detached island called
Wow.
Talim and is actually drained by the Pasig River that flows through the capital, Manila.
And finally, the country is the heart of typhoon territory. They can come at almost any time of the
Scary.
year. The nation will experience on average about 20 of the turbulent storms annually, which often flood to their many
20 typhoons annually? I've never in my entire life seen a typhoon. Wow, and I'm living here now, so I'm gonna have to experience this. I experienced a small tsunami while being here. I was in Bohol, wasn't really affected, but the waves were acting a little bit weird. And then there's been miniature earthquakes, the house shakes for 30 seconds, and then it's gone. But yeah, and that's new to me also. I never experienced tsunami or earthquake until I came here. And so much like the earth is so angry here. And then the typhoons also. That's gonna be scary.
river systems. But yeah, if anything, Filipinos are the most cyclone-adapted people on Earth. They're used to it. The water has always been kind of their thing. Swimming,
Yeah, you guys have to teach me how to survive this.
sailing, fishing.
Just not exactly quite diving into it.
Otherwise, the Philippines is one of the 17 mega-diverse nations on Earth.
They actually have the largest level of marine biodiversity in the world within their waters and the highest rate of animal
Wow.
discovery on the planet with
I went to see the tarsiers they showed here. They're so cute, so small. They look way smaller in real life than on the pictures.
16 new mammal species that were discovered in the past decade alone.
They have everything from
The longest snake in the world, the reticulated python.
the largest fish in the
Scary.
world, whale sharks.
7 of the 8 known species of giant clam are found
Largest fish in the world. I don't want to swim anymore.
in the Philippines.
The world's smallest hoofed animal, the Philippine mouse deer.
That looks like a mouse and a deer. A mouse deer? What? What?
And their national bird is the largest eagle
Wow.
in the world.
Economically speaking, the Philippines is
beautiful.
considered a newly industrialized nation. It is transitioning out of becoming an agricultural-based system to a service and manufacturing-based one. They have like 3 of the top 10 largest malls on Earth.
Right.
Ooh,
yeah.
just you wait. I'm taking the top spot soon.
They're one of the fastest growing economies in Asia, and as the 34th largest economy in the world, their GDP purchasing power parity has surpassed the $2 trillion mark.
Basically, the Philippines is definitely becoming a key power player in the world stage. It's like,
We're so rich!
someday. For what it's worth though, mining, fishing, and agriculture are strong industries as well. They are currently the world's largest nickel and abaca or Manila hemp producers, and the second largest coconut producer after Indonesia.
Tourism, though, is another important industry, taking up about 8% of their GDP, employing over 3 million people.
And now, food!
That's me. Tourism.
Now in the Philippines, every region has their own specialty and culinary strange.
Yeah, every dish looks like a fairy exploded.
Lots of dishes you could eat kumakain kamay, or eat with your hands.
Yeah, pretty much everything has rice, and then you're gonna get a lot of grease and salt and vinegar and a lot of like, I don't
A
care.
lot of salt, vinegar, soy sauce, obviously. I find that there's very little sauce here compared to Europe. People just kind of eat everything with soy sauce or vinegar. But I do really enjoy the food here.
If that
a lot of
looks
good
like it goes
dishes.
there or not, I'm still gonna eat it anyway. Right, Ken?
Yeah, that's Filipino food.
Yeah.
There's really no official national dish, but 3 meals that are well known for are adobo, lumpia,
Adobo, the best.
and sinigang.
And in the non-Muslim parts,
Still haven't tried sinigang. Need to try that.
lechon is a huge deal.
There are also dishes like
Tagalog steak,
tinola,
pansit luglug,
kare-kare,
sigstig,
tapsilog.
balut.
Balut. I tried balut. Very scary. But actually, balut tastes good. So many dishes, man.
Kinilaw.
And my favorite Filipino dish, palabok.
I love palabok, but the thing is, I ate this once. First time I tried it, I loved it. Then I tried it again at Jollibee, and sorry to all the Jollibee lovers, but this was a very run-down old Jollibee, and the food was sitting out for a few hours, and I ate this palabok, and I did get food poisoning. And since then, I have not touched palabok. But I used to really love palabok when I first tried it. I should give it another chance. But yeah, I'm definitely scared of eating at Jollibee now.
Put some nice little lemon juice on it. I actually got this at Jollibee. If you don't know what Jollibee is, it's like the most popular fast food chain in the Philippines. It's like if McDonald's and KFC adopted a Filipino baby, and they even added spaghetti to their menu for some reason.
Otherwise,
You're
Filipinos
right.
are
When I saw the spaghetti, I was so confused. Why is this here? When I learned that McDonald's and stuff in the Philippines has spaghetti, that's so weird. You don't have that in Europe.
dessert experts. They love their ube everything, ube ice cream, ube bread, ube pie, ube cakes.
Oh, they also have like sapin.
Yeah, ube's good. I love ube. What's sapin? Never tried that. That looks really good though.
Sapin and cassava cakes. Those are the best desserts in my opinion.
They also have halo halo, leche flan, turon, buko.
Wait, he's at Jollibee, or he's ordered Jollibee. Is Geography now based in the Philippines? I know he's like Filipino, but does he live there? Interesting.
Pandan, and puto. What you call me? If you're either Latin American or Spanish, you may notice some of those foods are also found in Latin cuisines. And there's a reason for that.
Yeah, we'll explain that in.
Alright guys, this video is a little long, so I'm actually gonna cut this video into 2 parts, just so I don't end up uploading like a 40-minute long video. So I hope you guys don't mind. The next part will be coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching and for suggesting this video. I'm enjoying this video. And if you have another video you want to show me, then you can let me know in the comments and I'll take a look at it. And if I end up watching it, I'll give you credit, of course. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video then. Alright, bye bye.